No wonder you're the VP. You got a great personality. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Kim, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Even though a name goes, anyway, if I could, let me share with you. We have about 7 slides that we'll go over just to keep us in track. But please, this is for you. So interrupt me anytime, ask any questions. You're the important person in the meeting today with us, and we appreciate it. All right. And then, of course, to help it for you as well, I will send you a link when we're done, which is a landing page, which actually has all this information there so that you don't have to worry about, missing something in the notes. We'll make sure you have access to everything so you can just hopefully enjoy.
Perfect.
We know that as a chamber, you can only be involved with things that are very reputable, very professional, and very good. So just a little bit about our company. My World's been in business now 20 years, established in 2003. We're now operating in 56 countries. We already have over 500,000 participating merchants and over 17 million shoppers. In our program, we're one of the largest, if not the largest, benefits program provider in the world. And we were named the #1 loyalty program in the United States for 2023 by Newsweek. So we can provide you anything should you need in the future, but hopefully you can see we've been around, very reputable company.
Okay.
That being the case, the reason that we've grown so large so quickly is our members receive money back on every purchase using an app that is free for them to download, free for them to join, and free to use. There are 3 ways that they get their cash back with their purchases through our participating merchants. One of those is something called Scan and Go, which we use at over 400,000 more local, small to medium-sized businesses. And I just want to give you a quick idea how that works. There's no training of employees of the merchants, no extra work. A person just comes in and shops like they normally do, pay like they normally do. When they're done, they just take the receipt for their purchase and scan it into their phone in the app. And a few seconds later, they get a confirmation back saying the cash will be in your account. And so it's that simple for everybody involved. That cash, they can use it to buy in any other merchant store in the world with My World, or they can just put it into their savings or checking account and use it for good old cash.
Okay.
Our customers love that. We also can shop online with over 20,000 online stores, all the major brands, the major chains we have basically that were available to our shoppers today. And it's just a real simple process. It's win-win-win for all involved, for the shoppers, the merchants, certainly for My World, and you'll see for you, the chamber, as well. As I mentioned, our shoppers like it because they can join for free. They get cash back pretty much now wherever they go, whatever they want, they'll be able to get that way. Our merchants love it for a couple of reasons. One is that studies show that merchants and businesses who offer customer loyalty programs cashback, their shoppers will shop more often and spend more money than they will with merchants who don't offer that. And so that's what we were ranked #1 in with Newsweek for the US. But there's something else that we do that is absolutely phenomenal that I wanted to share with you that nobody else does. So the way that it works is when a person comes in and makes a purchase, that is the only time that there's any cost to the merchant. They pay a small commission. In other words, for most of your members, when they want to grow, they advertise, they have to pay up front and hope the advertising works. Here, the minute they join our program, they're advertised over 17 million shoppers already for free. And the only time they pay is if a shopper actually comes in and buys something. So therefore, it's profit-based, if you will. So our merchants love that. So they pay a small commission. It's between 6.5% and 10.5%, depending on the industry that they are in. At that point, My World takes out a small commission to pay for operating and overhead costs, and then the rest is going to go right back to the shoppers.
Okay.
So part of the reason we say win-win-win is because we're helping people to do what they're already doing, and that is shopping, buying what they want, but now they get cash back for free, so they love that. And then, of course, once they make a purchase, everybody wins in the system.
Okay.
It's just really simple and very straightforward.
Yeah.
But I mentioned there's 2 things that our merchants really like. One, of course, is more customers, more loyal customers. But why will millions of merchants continue to join? Here's one reason, and it's a real benefit for you, the chamber. It's $749 for a merchant to join our My World program. However, we're doing something with the chambers right now temporarily, where we do a communicate project with you. We will waive that $749 because of you, the chamber. So in essence, your members know they get to join for free because of you.
Okay.
So we hope that's beneficial to you, but and obviously to them.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But here's the part that's really unique. We know of no other program that offers this. We also provide a new revenue stream for all of our merchant members. Now, I'll show you how that works. Let's just say you've got a member, and this is Joe's Pizza, and Joe joins our program. At that point, we will actually provide the marketing materials for your merchants. In this case, a pizza store, it may be some things we put on the wall while they're standing in line to order or standing in line waiting for their food. And then, of course, we'll put something nice on the tables while they're dining. They can read it and realize all they got to do is just take their phone, download that app, and now they're able to get cash back in over 500,000 merchants in 56 countries with one app. So they love it. They go across the street when they're done, get cash back on, gas, on groceries, getting their hair done, whatever it may be. So you can see why merchants really like it.
Yeah.
But here's the benefit. I mean, why shoppers really like it, I'm sorry. But here's the benefit for our merchants. When a shopper comes into any of our merchants and they download the MyWorld app, when they walk out from now on, wherever they purchase, whatever money they spend in any other MyWorld merchant, Joe's Pizza will get a small commission off of every dollar they spend, even if they go to his competition.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, kind of fun, huh?
Yeah.
So I'll show you how that works. Let's say this young lady downloads the app sitting in Joe's Pizza. Then she just goes out over the month and does what she normally does. She buys groceries, clothes, restaurants, the normal things people buy. In this case, that example would be about $1,500. Well, Joe is going to receive up to 1% off of all the money she spent. So in this case, that'd be $15. Now, Melissa, I know that's not a lot of money, but that's only one patron.
Yeah.
And you realize how many people come by in an hour, a day, a week, a month. And, that goes from 15 to 150 to 1,500 to up to $15,000 for these merchants. And the beauty of it is it's totally seamless. No employee interaction, no training, no cost, no effort. It all happens behind the scenes. It's basically just pure profit for our merchants. And they enjoy that from now on. In fact, if they sell their business, they still get that revenue. So it's a wonderful program for our merchants. They get new customers, but they get a new revenue stream. You with me so far?
Yep.
Okay, thank you so much. As we said, we're the only program in the world that offers that. A couple other things we like, though, is that there's no integration or installation required for the merchants, and they can be registered in less than 10 minutes. So it's pretty painless as well.
Okay.
Now, let me share with you, before I share with you the benefits to the chamber, let me share with you why it's good for us. Would that be okay?
Yes.
I think everybody wants to know what's in it for you. Why are you taking my precious time?
No, it's fine.
Let me share that with you if I could. In 20 years, we've learned a lot. And we know the secret is we've already got the Walmart, the Home Depots, the Amazons, the major chains, the box stores. We already have those. And our shoppers love that. But they want to be able to get in the car, drive down the street, and shop locally and get the same benefit. And that's why we've now started this chamber program. Because we know the secret is when the shoppers find a lot of local merchants, they're going to use it and love it. And when local merchants get on and find a lot of local shoppers, they're going to love it. So everybody wins. So to give an example, England, the country of England, would fit in how many states in the United States? I mean, I think I looked it up. It's like 12 states are bigger than England. Well, if we took our 600 people working here in the US with MyWorld and stuck them in England, we could have England taken care of pretty quickly.
Yeah.
The US is huge. And so, every day we got people coming in from Florida, from Texas, from California, from, New Hampshire, I mean, all over the country. And we've realized the secret here is the synergy of setting up a community all at once, so that the minute it's launched, there's plenty of shoppers, there's plenty of merchants, and it just takes off. We know what it does now after 20 years. It just grows on its own from there. So our objective with this program is we're working with some chambers across the country initially. We're waiving all costs, doing all the work to get each system, each community set up, knowing from there it takes care of itself. So I hope that makes sense to you.
Yes.
And now for you, the chamber. Are you a profit or nonprofit chamber?
Nonprofit.
Okay, that's typical, I think, of almost all chambers today. So thank you. So for our chambers, let's take an example. These little green symbols would represent your members who become a member of this My World program, this community project. These would represent their shoppers who come in and simply download the app and go out and shop, and they're going to get, paid for all of that. As a benefit to you, the chamber, we're going to set aside 0.5% of all the volume in shopping that is done by any of the merchants in your chamber that join this program, and all the revenue that comes through their program from now on. Now, if I could ask, how many members do you have in your chamber?
Currently, we have 452 businesses.
452.
Yep.
All right, let me see if I pull this up real quick. Get this out of the way. Let's see. So an example here, we're showing right here. If you were to have like, I think it's 500 members that joined and did about a gross volume about 50 million in a year, that'd generate about $250,000 a year for you, the chamber.
Okay.
While we're getting started in that, 250 members, that'd be 125 grand a year to the chamber. So I just want to give you an idea, and it's very conservative because that's $100,000. Most of your merchants are doing more than that in their gross volume, obviously, a year. And so that typically chambers treat that as non-dues revenue and use that for your projects, what your charter is, any way you want. We hope that will be helpful to you.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that's one we really like, and that's ongoing, Melissa. And it's paid out monthly.
Okay.
So that you guys can kind of, work with it, plan on it, that kind of thing. Now, just a quick game plan. We know that you're very busy, and then you immediately told me, hey, we already shot 10 minutes, get going here. But we know you don't have a lot of time and a lot of people have nothing to do. So we're going to do the work. We've already created a landing page for you, the chamber, and us in this community project, but also for the merchants to register in, do everything in. So you don't have to do anything there. And then we'll actually go out and contact your members. And we figure with our 20 years of experience that about half of your members will join this program because some of them, like insurance agents and realtors, it's not really something they utilize. It's designed for, service people and for, merchants and, people walk in, restaurants, that kind of thing. But of those, it's pretty much everybody's a slam dunk participates. As I mentioned, we'll provide and install the marketing for each of your members when they join. And then what we found here is the secret is that in working together, when we're ready, we take about a week of media advertising and just let the public know that on this date, you can go to these merchants and download this app, get cash back, in other words, really make a bang out of it so that it takes off right up front, because we're doing the behind the scenes work with you and the merchants getting ready, and then we want to make it really, really a big bang and join the public in as well.
Okay.
Also, we start that registration on the same day. So for merchants, they love it because with you, it's free to join. They're going to get the benefits, and they're going to get the cash back and the revenue from their business as well.
Right.
And then, of course, for you, the chamber, we love the non-dues residual revenue stream with this program, and that's simply ongoing.
Right.
You'll get some brand exposure through marketing, and we anticipate new members and explain to you why. Once we've got this up and running, we will continue to talk to the merchants in your area that are not chamber members. Now, please understand, when they find out that if they were to join you, the chamber, they can now join our program for free.
Right.
And I don't know what your dues are, but $749 off should be helpful if they're on the fence or thinking about joining, to have them. It makes sense to get both benefits instead of just one or the other.
Yeah. I mean, we start at 300 and we go anywhere in between up to 5,000, and then we have, bigger contributors that are not listed as a membership level. So.
Okay, so it could really help some of your growth.
Yes.
And then part of the benefit of that too is that, remember, as your merchants, customers go shop in these others, even if they're not members of your chamber, they still get the revenue.
Okay.
So it's not like it's competition to them, it's additional revenue to them. So for everybody wins in this program, and it'll help you to hopefully do. I was reading about your charter and what your goals were for the coming year and that kind of thing, and hopefully it'll help you with some community projects too.
Yeah.
So that's it in a nutshell. Thank you so much for your time.
Yep.
We will, when we finish, I'll send you the URL link for the landing page. I can send you a copy of this recording if you'd like, although it does have a video of this in there. And I can send you the copy of these pages we've looked at, anything you would like that we can help you with as you discuss this with your others.
Yeah, with our president. I would like to see the slides if possible that I can share with her. And then explain to me how you said if customers shop with other vendors, like say, for example, we're in Texas, but they're shopping with a vendor in Minnesota. What do they all have, like a little logo that says we're a My World member, or how does that work?
The way it works is when a person signs up, let's say through Joe's Pizza. Okay, Joe's Pizza is going to get paid every dollar from now on that shopper spends in any My World merchant in the world.
So yes, that's what I'm getting at. So how will I as a customer know that a merchant is a My World subscriber?
Oh, I'm sorry. On the app, all the My World members are there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And you can search locally. You can look for chain stores. You can look for local stores, anything that you wish.
Okay, so great. That's good incentive for the customer. So they say, hey, I can go to Ace Hardware and get a hammer, and they're a merchant, and I'll get cash back on that.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So go ahead.
Just so you'll know, we don't make this program available to Walmart or the big chain stores.
Sure.
They'd sign up everybody overnight. This is only for local businesses that we offer this, what we're sharing with you.
Yeah.
That's why this is so exciting, because if we can help the local businesses to compete and do more money, then our shoppers win.
So let me ask you this question then. We have in this area a lot of franchisee owners. Do you allow them to participate, like a Chick-fil-A or a Whataburger?
I'll answer that, Kim. I don't know if you know the answer, but the answer to that question is yes. The only franchisees that cannot join are ones that have a restriction that doesn't allow them to advertise independently of the corporate advertising.
Gotcha.
So occasionally, but it's very, very rare. And if you were to look on our app, we currently have almost all of the major brands, restaurant chains, hotel chains. They're already part of our organization. It's really the local small businesses that we're really targeting.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, awesome. So what is our drop dead line in the sand? We need to make a decision on this system.
See, we're getting to a business person here. Good, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
No. Believe me, we appreciate it. Let me just answer that in two ways. One is that to help you in your decision-making process, we know every chamber has their own, format. We're going to provide this landing page for you, which has even frequently asked questions and everything there. Obviously, you'll have Steve and my information. You can reach out anytime. We'll talk with anyone. Also, we do make Matt available, who was going to be on this meeting, and there was a miscommunication between him and Jay. Matt is available if you reach that point, or when you reach that point, if you want to have an additional conversation where you and whoever the other decision makers are, he'll get on just to help and answer questions and finalize anything that you wish.
Right.
So there's no deadline as far as, we have to have an answer by now. Most of our chambers are working towards like the first of the year to implement the program. Because it seems like with all the holidays and everything happening, that might be a better time. It's better for us with the number of chambers we have. We can't handle all of them at once.
Right.
And so we would appreciate feedback. If you say, well, look, we've got to get this done by a certain date, then we'll try to do that. But otherwise, we should be pretty accommodating to your needs.
Well, so for us, we have to run everything through our board. And I don't think our next board meeting is until January, because we canceled the one for December due to it being the week of Christmas.
Yeah, makes sense.
So let me talk with our president. Her name is Sandy Barton. I think that's who y'all sent the original email to, maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll discuss it. If you can just send me all the information, and then we'll see if maybe we can't get something in front of them and see if we can't try to make a decision and get that program launched by the end of the year.
Yeah, let's just work together on this. I don't want you to feel pressure because as you mentioned, you got a lot of things on your mind, but I also don't want you to lose this because you're so busy. So just know if you need an extra time, let us know. We'll work with you. On the
Okay,
other hand, if we can help you when the time is right, we can get up and ready
okay,
when you're ready.
awesome, awesome.
One thing, Melissa, if you talk to the president and the president is positive on the idea, then that's always a good indication, because generally the presidents we're finding are able to swing their boards if they're on board with it.
Right,
So if you get a positive feedback, just give us updates on it, and we'll keep updating in our system that it's moving forward. And or if they just say, no, we don't want to do it, if you'll let us know that too, that'd be great.
okay, awesome, awesome, all right. Well, is that it?
It's
That
really
was pretty
straightforward.
simple.
It is.
Okay, awesome. So I think I have a good firm understanding, but yes, if you'll just send me that information and then include any contact phone numbers, that would be awesome. That way I know how to get back in touch with you guys.
For sure.
Okay.
Good luck
Thanks.
with your activity.
Yes, thank you so much. Y'all have a great weekend.
Okay.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.